Good afternoon, everybody. Kevin from Alegacy here, and I'm about to introduce you to a program that I've not seen a program this good since I've been in food service. This is something that we think is going to affect your commission checks and your business starting tomorrow. We feel that strongly about it. Okay, when I start to outline this thing to you, I think you'll see that this is something that you should really act on. Every one of you. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to call it the New Customer Development Program from Alegacy. Okay? Who's going to be qualified to take part in this program? Dealers of all sizes. It might be that new guy. He's a brand new guy. He broke off from somebody else, and he is buying from so many people he can't take advantage of prepaid freight. He just is, he's buying. He just doesn't need another guy to spend $400 a month on. We're after that guy. Maybe it's a dealer who has just decided to take the easy way out and they hitch their train on to Winco and that's it. They're not going anywhere. Well, we want that guy. We think we should get part of that business. Okay. Maybe it's somebody like Strategic or Index in Kansas. Maybe somebody like that. Okay. Then there's plenty of them out there who, for various reasons, have decided, I don't know. I'm not ready to go. I'm standing at the edge of the pool and nobody's pushing me in yet. That's the guy we're after. Okay. So you could say every dealer that's out there is available for this program. Okay. It's new customers, right? So we want to develop new customers. So who is a new customer? Well, a new customer is somebody who buys a stock pot here and a stock pot there. Maybe they buy a brazier because they got a customer who loves our braziers and they go out and buy one brazier. All right, and maybe they come in with a, $400 cutlery or flatware order every so often. That dealer is a new customer to us because they're just really a casual customer. We want to make a loyal customer. Okay. Somebody who bought from us last year is not buying from us this year. That's a customer we want. We think that if we can just develop him more, then we think we can get him back. What we really want to do here is we want to take, especially you guys in the East, how many times you hear, well, it takes 6 days to get it. I need to react quicker to my customer. I can go, if I'm in Chicago, I can go to Royal, I can go to Winco and pick it up, or they'll deliver it the same day. All those guys, we want to take that objection off the table if we can. We want to take the objection off the table that says, well, your tongs are 15 cents too high. We really like to buy your whips, but, you're a quarter high. I've gone through all of the steps on comparing prices, and you're just too close to what I'm buying now. I just don't want to do it. I don't want to take the time. For various reasons, we haven't really sold them on our program, but we think this program might get them to jump in the pool. Okay, so that's really what we're after. This program is going to take commitment. You've got the commitment from the office. We're going to deliver. We're going to deliver complete. This is a program that they're behind 100% in California. You have my commitment, Les's commitment, that we will get involved as much as we have to keep this train rolling. Okay, because I think this thing's going to start to go downhill at a rate. But we need your commitment as well, because this program is going to take a little bit of time from you, and it's going to take some of your expertise and your relationship with these dealers to introduce them to things that maybe they haven't bought before from us. Have you tried our can opener? Have you tried our French fry cutter? Have you tried our 10-ounce teapots? Our flatware, or this or that, or this or that. Okay, so it's going to be critical for you to suggestively sell here, because this program has a beginning and an end date. So we need your commitment during that time. Okay, so now let's talk about the program and how it's going to work. Because you're probably saying, well, okay, I've got a bunch of dealers in mind. But what about their discount, is that going to change? Nope. Their discount's going to remain the same. What about the minimum order? No, that's going to stay at $100. What about what if they're a member of NISCO? Are they still going to get their rebates? Yep. Because if you're thinking about them, they're not buying enough, or they're not buying enough from us, and we want to get them involved in this program. So yes, their buying group programs are still in effect. What if we signed them up for that 10% program and they just haven't really, yeah. Or what if we want to set them up with that 10% program? Is that going to still be in effect? Yeah. So I'm going to be waiting for all of you to be calling me tomorrow morning to say, I better get some of those buying group programs, because if I'm going to offer them this new customer development program and I can still give them a 10% quarterly rebate based on them doing a certain, $7,500 in business in 1 year, holy cow. What about specials? We're going to be, specials. So last month, what did we offer? We offered 10% off the bottom of their order. They still get it. Still get it. So what we're really doing is breaking down barriers here. Okay. How long does this program last? This program is going to last for 6 months. And well, what's the meat of the program? You know what the meat of this program is? Is we want to get these people to start thinking about our catalog. We want to start to get them to start to expand and be in a position in 6 months where they can regularly take advantage of our specials and buy enough product from us that they can, that is going to be valuable to us and them. Okay. So what's the big deal? What we're going to do to these folks is offer them $1,200 prepaid freight for a 6-month period. Wow. So that Winco guy's not coming in next week and saying, you know what, I'm going to give you $1,200 prepaid freight. I'm going to give you the prices that you got now. I'm going to give you. They're not going to do that. So all of a sudden now a nickel on this and a dime on that doesn't really mean that much. Prepaid freight, as you all know, is somewhere between, depending on where in the country you are, somewhere between 8 and 20%. And if they're having to pay that, that's a big, big, big number. Okay, so now we're going to so we're not giving this thing away, but $1,200 is pretty easy to get to if you're in the small wares business. I think you can all agree with that. So we're going to basically take 30% away from prepaid freight. Okay, everybody else is going to be at $1,800, $2,000. Fall wrath at $3,300. How can you actually say no? How can a dealer say no when you walk in and say, I'm going to sign you up for this buying group program, I'm going to give you 10% quarterly? Whoa, wait a minute, I don't even get 10% from CIFA. I don't get 10% from ABC. You're going to give that to me. $1,200 prepaid freight. Really? I think we've got a program here that's really exciting. And so, again, it's going to take some commitment on your part as the resident rep. It's going to take commitment on our part from the offices in California. It's going to take commitment from me here in Wisconsin, for you guys in the East, and for Les up in the Northwest and west of the Mississippi. So I hope I've laid this out for you in a way, and I hope I've created a little bit of excitement for you here, because I think, I've worked with a lot of you, and we've all been to those guys, and, I come in and they go, yeah, I really start to think about that, and then we just don't seem to get anywhere. Well, now we're going to be able to follow up with something that's solid, that's beneficial, that should be a program that they go, wait a minute, this is something I should take advantage of. Okay, so every customer of yours has freight challenges, and this should help with that. All right, so give me a call if you have questions. I'm certainly going to be trying to talk to every single one of you in the coming days and week and a half here. So This is going to be a good program, and I think you'll see now that you've had a chance to hear the whole thing. You say, well, I have got 2, 3, 4, a half a dozen people in my territory, depending on how big your rep group is, that says, wait a minute, I think this might really change things. We should be looking to the fourth quarter as this should make an impact in fourth quarter and beyond. Okay. Call me with your questions. Let's get started right away. I'll be sending you all the information. Good luck and good selling.